All right, here's a quick live sound report for Sunday, July 19th, 2015. And, you know, the service went pretty well. Video went fine without a hitch. Spent a lot of my time with getting the video prepped this weekend, and maybe not as much time focusing on the audio. So I found out on Sunday morning something was up with our over-the-ear Countryman lav mic, or not geez, I can't remember the model number, but the Countryman over-the-ear style that connects to the body pack, and the mic was not behaving properly. So I was setting it at levels where, you know, I've gotten excellent audio quality in the past, and it just wasn't getting audio levels. Our RF was coming through loud and clear. We had very strong on the LED indicator on the wireless receiver. Showed, you know, the RF signal coming through loud and clear, but no audio with the Countryman. I couldn't find the second one. I know we had two, and I could only find one of them, so I'm not quite sure what happened. I think and those are our best, most expensive, nicest sounding microphones. One of them is missing. I could not find it, and the other one was broken. So I think we might have some casualties of VBS. I think the guys were using those during VBS, and they don't. One of them's gone. I can't find the other one, and one of them appears to be broken. So I think we're going to need to buy two more of those, and we should probably buy two more, you know, lab styles, because some pastors prefer to have it clipped on there. So that is unfortunate. Kind of bummed out about that. So this morning I had to use. Pastor John likes the Countryman over the ear, but we had to use the clip-on version, and those just, man, they pick up all the thumps and bumps and you know, mechanical noise from things moving and stuff like that, and you know, you try to EQ out the low end to minimize any of those thumps and bumps, but it's still just the nature of that microphone just picks it up, and so that was kind of a challenge to deal with this morning. So what I'm thinking is we should buy two more ULX body pack transmitters, and we should buy four brand new microphones. The microphones haven't been replaced in a long time, and it would be nice to have, you know, two that we normally use, and then two backups, or for, you know, special situations where we need more wireless. Other than that, the other thing I think we might want to do is completely switch over, just be done with those wooden floor wedges. I think the wooden floor wedges don't sound very good compared to the Yamaha speakers that we've been using. Although the Yamaha speakers aren't really floor wedges, they do sound a lot better, but they're kind of designed to be small PA speakers. So if we do switch over to those, which sound a lot better, they don't look as nice, but we should probably buy some little amplifier stands, you know, those little stands that kind of cradle your amplifier and angle it up. We should get two of those to leave up there, and that's going to direct the sound right up to the singers and the musicians and the performers a lot better. That's what I'm thinking would be a good way to go. Round one with the cleanup, cable management, getting everything up to fire code, cleaning up the big tangle of mess is done. And probably need to do two or three more, or one or two more rounds of cable cleanup to get everything up to par. You know, we're going to need some lacer bars. We're going to need some vertical rack accessories to do cable management up the rack on these Slim 5s that are very, very tight racks. Maybe some new custom cables, but, you know, slowly making our way through, cleaning things up, simplifying the cable structure, and just kind of, you know, getting a cleaner, neater loft up there, so it's easier to visually troubleshoot and everything. So anyway, that's all I got for a live sound report today. Let's see, what else? We did have some complaints of people not hearing audio next door, and so that was kind of my fault. Didn't have a chance to do a sound check with the clip-on mic. I was planning to use the Countryman, which I know where the good levels are, and then last minute I had to switch over and didn't really get a chance to do a sound check, so I kind of put it up, but it wasn't up loud enough. Let's see, what was the other thing? That's it for now. I got tons of stuff to think about and process, but that'll do it for this live sound report. Thank you for serving. Okay, so I thought of one more thing to mention in this live sound report. The software audio console remote laptop for remote mixing. it appears as though somebody added a new wireless network to that PC, which is problematic. And Josh, you know, not to throw you under the bus, I think it was you, but you probably didn't realize, but it should never be connected to, you know, I assume it was you for doing some stuff out of the norm for VBS, but that wireless, I'm sorry, that remote laptop should never be used for anything else but software audio console. And it was switching between wireless networks. So what would happen was I'd be mixing in the sanctuary and it would be connected to the media operations wireless network, fine, and then I'd go over next door and it would sense a stronger signal somewhere else and then automatically drop that and connect to the other one. It was doing some really funny things, and I had to go in and kind of disable that. Now, I didn't completely like forget that network. I know there's a way to go into the wireless network management and say, you know, completely remove all record of this. I think for EBC Central, I think we should do that. And maybe I'm completely wrong here, but I think that's most likely what happened, because I've never seen that computer recognize the main EBC Central network before. So we should definitely go in there and do that. And while we're on topic of software audio console, we should also think about upgrading that laptop altogether, just because it does have so many like weird little wireless issues. It'd be good to upgrade the network card. And while we're at it, might as well just upgrade that whole computer there, because it is pretty old. The other thing is the default mix file is pretty dated. That should also be, it seems like most people are mixing from previous templates, which is great because it's more efficient, but that update, the default mix template that comes up, I think I need to remember to update that, just to get channels 17 through 24 out of there, because currently those aren't connected, and to get the pulpit onto channel 27. That's another thing that needs to be remembered. So anyway, that was the little update about software audio console. Oh, there's a dead animal on the road, and I'm not sure what that was. It was like orange or something. Anyway, I will see you in the next video.